Hello and welcome to Folk from the Boat episode 127, and this freshly signed Hatching Hares is on its way to one of you. This is my new album which is coming out tomorrow, and you're going to find online tomorrow at 7 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook and a few different platforms. We're going to be doing a live streamed concert for you to celebrate the release. So please tune in then and get yourself one of these freshly signed from the boat on anatam.co.uk. Okay, I thought I would come to my piano today to show you part of my background and also a new song I've been working on. So I grew up in a few different traditions. My dad is a jazz musician, he plays double bass, and you've also heard him playing banjo on some of my folk things. And I also had classical lessons on piano. I'm one of those people who somehow got to grade 8 on piano and yet can't really play the thing very well. And also on cello, and then, as you know, I've explored into lots of other early music instruments and lots of folk instruments. So I've been setting this lovely folk song, Lovely on the Water, for piano and voice, and I thought I'd show you a little bit about some of my influences. So I grew up playing probably quite a bit of like late 19th century, mid 19th century music on piano. I'm going to play you a little bit of Sati here. Some other influences as like Grieg and Sibelius. Particularly, I love somehow the music, I feel music comes from different landscapes, and I love music that comes from quite cold landscapes. I love sounds that don't quite ever resolve, things that kind of keep you hanging, that there's a sort of layer of sliding tension that as it moves to sort of relax, it sort of moves to not relax either, but to find a new level of tension, I guess, but kind of quite mild tension. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. You'll kind of become more apparent as I sort of show you what I've done with Lovely on the Water. So I came to this song just loving the song, loving the lyrics. It's that classic story of a sailor about to leave his sweetheart and bidding her goodbye that comes up so often, but is still tragic, and in a a world with wars still happening, is still so relevant to feel this this terrible loss and splitting apart physically and emotionally of lovers. So I've tried to show some of that tension through the piano part, and also to have the sense of the water. So I've created this kind of movement that's a sort of waves pulling the sailor away from his love throughout it. And then I've put some left hand using some of my favorite intervals. If you're a music geek, intervals is basically like two notes together, the distance between them in music, so we call that a fourth, and this would have been a fifth. So, well, I can explain all of these things, but let's keep it simpler for today. So I'll just start out the intro to the song. So that would be an example where my has sort of resolved, but it's still not quite lovely yet. The lyrics are so beautiful to this song. It's kind of so quotable. Some of them are kind of the stock lyrics you might expect that crop up in various other folk songs, but lines like "It's lovely on the water to hear the music play" as just so evocative. They sang a song together, made the valleys for to ring, and the birds in the spray in the meadow proclaimed the lovely spring. This is just, yeah, this is a song that goes really to my heart. So, okay, on the eve of the hares hatching, I shall give you Lovely on the Water. she do?